everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of the Creatia Podcast. Here on this show, we talk and celebrate creativity in every form of media, mostly TV and movies, but we'll touch on absolutely everything because we love it all here. I am your host, Sir Cuss-a-Lot Travis Pointer, writer, director, producer, all that good stuff. I'm joined also by my good, close personal friend, Mara the Shark Watkins. Say hi to the people.
Hello. I can also go by Mama Shark now because I just had a baby.
Hey.
I am also a writer, blogger, and dedicated movie TV binger from New York City.
And we are also joined by my other longtime good, close personal friend, Johnny Jums Grutius. Say hi to folks.
Hello, everybody. Jonathan Grutius from Chicago, Illinois. Writer, comedian, actor, improviser.
We got a good gaggle of folks here. Love them both. Hate them both.
You're constantly firing us, so I guess that's true.
You deserve it every single time. But we're going to get started here. Let's start talking about the things that are just currently going on in the world of media right now. We just heard that Zendaya has been cast in the Spiderman movie. She will be playing MJ.
Yes, Black Girl Magic.
Yeah, folks are a little upset, and I'm not quite sure why.
Because people are idiots.
I agree. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just, I don't understand why you care so much. Like, it's not even like her being black doesn't even fundamentally change the story at all. She's still who she is. She just has different color skin. So, like, what?
Did you know there's a petition going on right now to have Black Panther be made white now?
I saw that shit. And I was just...
Like, I'm just so angry that is a thing.
What?
And the person...
Are you serious?
John, the worst part about it, or I guess like you could say the funnier part about it is, the person who created the petition is also black.
Yeah, man. I saw that shit, and I'm just like, this isn't real. This isn't happening. Like, this dude ain't serious. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. And it's actually a thing. I clicked on it.
Thing.
Change.org. They just let anybody on there, though.
And then people are also signing it, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't expect much from a country who has currently Trump and Clinton running.
You're absolutely right.
I mean,
you are absolutely right. That's where we are. It's just what we have.
What a time to be alive, guys.
Yeah, 2016, huh? What a fucking year.
What a year. What a year. What a year.
You never would have thought we would have had such an election where you kind of think like maybe Bush wasn't that bad.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, like,
it really wasn't that bad. It could have been so much worse.
I mean, there was Jeb Bush was running, but I mean, you just get out.
He allowed himself to be bullied out of an election, so therefore he was not meant to be president.
Yeah, man. And here's the thing, like back to the whole Zendaya thing, because apparently that's what we were talking about at first. My thing is, there's certain characters that you can change where, change their race or whatever, and it just, like I said, it doesn't affect the story at all. Like,
and she can rock red hair.
That too. It's just like, but there's certain ones, like I said, the whole changing Black Panther to a white character would fundamentally change the character. So you can't do that. Now, if he were going to do something else, like there's actually certain characters that they can actually change who are black to white, and it actually wouldn't fundamentally change the character, like War Machine. Like War Machine, whether he's white or black, really doesn't change anything about that character. The problem is you do that, you eliminate diversity. So you'd have to find some way to balance that. But and I'm not like one to say like change everything, because.
Or El Diablo. If they changed El Diablo, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, or like even like Batman. Like Batman's white because it makes sense for him to be white. Like, he's from an old WASP family. They like built Gotham City and all that. They're like that old money. Like it makes sense for him to be white. If he was a black guy, it wouldn't make very much sense actually. So I'm not saying change Batman, but MJ Watson is black now. Why do you care?
And that's okay.
No, I'm 100% for it. Like, I think that's fucking great. I just don't get. Yeah, people are just stupid, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like they're making a conscious effort to bring more diversity into Hollywood, and people are upset about it for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why, other than just flat out calling people racist. But I try not to just go that route right away. But sometimes you got to call a spade a spade. Like,
yeah.
Any more thoughts on that at all? We got out everything we needed to say there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
yeah, I guess unless you want to like just tap into like the dark side of online trolls, I guess.
No, we can. That's another subject for another time. We can get into the psyche of the angry guy with the keyboard later. We also heard Vin Diesel came out and confirmed that the Guardians are going to be in the Avengers Infinity Wars movie. We kind of figured they would be because it was one of those things where he was basically introduced in Guardians of the Galaxy. So if they're going to be fighting Thanos, in that Infinity Wars movie, he's more of a, he was introduced in Guardians, so clearly the Guardians should be there. But kind of feels like he wasn't supposed to say that because some folks looked weird when he said it. So,
like, what are you talking about?
yeah, but he does shit like that. Like,
well, see, like, it's cool, but see, now my thing with that is now because since they've announced that Infinity War will only be one part, it's not like a 2-part movie anymore. It's like, will it overwhelm?
I think it is still 2 parts. What made you say it's only 1 part?
Oh, because they had taken it out as it's not part 1 anymore. It's just Infinity War. Now it's, as far as I heard, it's now an untitled Avengers movie, the second part.
Yeah, it'll still be the same. It'll still be them fighting Thanos, though, I believe. I think they just changed the name of it. It's still going to be the Infinity Wars. It's 2 parts. It's just they have a different name for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I was saying, I thought that was like, because you know how like some movies, they just pack on too much. And I was like, will it be too overwhelming?
Kind of like what they were going to do with the Justice League movie.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suicide Squad was garbage, so.
Yeah.
I liked it for what it was.
Yeah, it's one of those things like that's basically, I haven't even seen it myself, but from all the reviews I've heard of it, either it's complete garbage, it ranges from complete garbage to, it's not that bad. Like,
all right. Okay, I wouldn't say it's complete garbage, but I mean, it had its ups and downs, but the story, it had a lot of plot, like holes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith
Like,
kicked ass. He was great. Harley Quinn had her ups and downs. Joker, I honestly wanted more of it, but I don't know.
I read some, like, they cut out a good part of the Joker scenes because Jared Leto did an interview and he said there was enough footage of the Joker to, make his own movie, apparently. And they just cut out a good portion of it. There's even, like, the way they romanticized Harley Quinn and Joker, it's not really supposed to be like that. So, like, apparently there's a part where he does, like, get very stern with her, and apparently they cut it out. And so now I'm kind of wondering, will that make it to the DVD? I'm kind of hoping it does. Right, because yeah.
I want to see the extended version of it. I'd give it another chance on that.
This is so crazy to me. I feel like I'm like the only one who just wasn't expecting Joker to be in that movie very much. Like, as I'm watching this, like, I saw the trailers and everything, and I'm like, okay, they're showing the Joker a lot in the trailers, and I'm not sure why, because I don't expect him to be in the movie very much. Because it was about the Suicide Squad. Joker's not in the Suicide Squad, so I expected him to make a couple cameo appearances kind of thing, because Harley's in it. And that was going to be it to me. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not sure exactly how much he was in it, but I wasn't expecting much from him in that movie.
I feel like that's what he did, though. He made, like, a few, like, pop-ups when, with Harley. But, like, most of what I was seeing was, like, flashbacks as to how Harley became, Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Well, I guess we kind of like, transitioned into our next segment anyway. We're talking about the, this summer movie season in general. What were some things that stood out to you? We just started talking about Suicide Squad a bit. And, any other movies that you saw this summer that really stood out to you?
I liked Lights Out. I thought Lights Out was definitely for horror. Yeah, honestly, it was good. It had a good story. I mean, it didn't scare me at all. But like the overall movie was good. It's like I shit my pants. No, but it was really good. It was made really well, edited. A lot of the shots were really cool. I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was good.
I haven't seen it yet, but I wanted to see it because I know it's kind of based off of that one short that was, all over the internet at one point. But what stood out to me this summer? What did I see this summer? As many things as I said I, binged over the summer, I didn't go to the movies that lot due to, pregnancy, and movies in New York are just outrageously expensive.
I hear you.
Yeah, Chicago's not much better.
I can imagine.
Texas, everything's cheap.
I mean, you're practically on the border of Mexico. No offense to Mexico.
I pretty much am, but hey, tacos.
What was I gonna say?
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm jealous of that shit.
Can I consider Civil War as part of the summer, or is that just too early?
See, that's the thing. That's a weird one to me too, because technically that was in May, but people say that movie was the start of the summer movie season. But
dude, yeah, I agree with what you just said.
Because it's like it's almost pretty warm then, but it's like it's still technically spring. Like, does that count? Because I can't even put Batman vs Superman in there because that was,
like
still
March, wasn't
fucking
it?
Winter.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not putting Batman v Superman in there. That was too early. But yeah, people look at it as Civil War was the start of the summer movie season.
Or how about X-Men? Because it came out the end of May. So.
Yeah, I mean that one was fine too. It was one of those. I saw a lot of movies this summer that were just like, okay, that's fine. Like, it.
Yeah.
Except for, like I said, if we're counting Civil War, that was one that I was just like, that was a fucking great movie.
Fuck yes, it was awesome.
Oh yeah, they did that one. They did that excellently.
It was great, and I loved the Spider-Man in that movie.
Oh yeah, and see that's one of those movies where like having all those characters together and being able to do that, it worked because they have all these years of movies to build into that. They didn't just like with the way Marvel did it, like they built up each of these characters first. The problem with Suicide Squad was they tried to do like their Guardians way too early.
Yeah.
Like it was way too early to try their Guardians, like, with Suicide Squad. Or like even their Civil War, doing the whole Batman v Superman thing. They hadn't established Batman and Superman enough in that universe to where people cared that much that they were fighting each other in that world. It was more of just Batman and Superman are in the same movie, so we're just going to go see it, But
yeah,
the story
you had to be a huge fan of Man of Steel to really enjoy Batman vs Superman
and be invested in that particular story.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
And that was the problem. It was like they didn't build enough credit with you with that world for you to care that much about that particular story. Which is also why the story itself suffered, because there wasn't much to draw from with them fighting.
So who would you say won this year? Would you say DC or Marvel won?
Well, clearly Marvel won, because, I mean...
I guess clearly you could say the MCU won clearly this summer with only having one movie come out this entire summer, technically, if you're not considering Deadpool and X-Men, since they're part of Fox.
Right, but even so, like the summertime, DC only had one movie in the summer too. Like I said, Batman v Superman was back in March, but
True.
Was it April? Was it April or March?
No, it was March.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't see it till I could pirate it, so.
I'm pretty sure it was March. I think it came out sometime around my brother's birthday.
Oh man, John, I love you.
I love you too.
Just side note, we don't promote pirating here in case any of the big companies are listening.
I was kidding, anyways. I saw it in theater.
John, not living in Illinois, USA.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Rootsy who?
But anyway, as far as what really stood out to me though, like if we're counting Civil War, fuck yeah. But if we're starting like after that, I didn't see a movie that really, really did it for me. That I was just like, fuck yeah, until I saw Sausage Party. Like that was it. Did either one of you see that yet?
I still haven't seen it. I was gonna go.
No, but like I'm super excited that it came out because what I write is a lot of animation that's for mature audiences. So now that like this has been so big, I'm like, fuck yeah, that opens the door for me, and I can put my shit in.
John, when I say this movie, you will absolutely love it. Like, you might love this movie more than I did.
probably will.
Yeah, because like it's more than just what people think it is. Just a movie with these foods, and they they might use some dirty language and all that kind of stuff. It gets pretty fucking like out there at the end. Plus, there's a lot of commentary on just religion in general and all that kind of shit too. Like that you weren't expecting it to get that deep, and it actually did. But it was still entertaining,
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, you will absolutely love that movie, John. You need to see it, and as soon as you do, let me know.
Yeah, dude, I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah, man. So yeah, go see that shit like right away. It is great. But yeah, other than that, it was just a whole lot of okay. That was about what I expected. Like went to go see. Was that?
I thought this was gonna be the year that the theaters were just gonna take rock my wallet.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like it kind of did in a sense, and then it was kind of like why?
Yeah. Like I saw Tarzan, and I was just like,
I like that.
Yeah, it was fine. There's another one that was like, okay, that was fine.
I like that actor.
Oh my god, I love him. Alexander Skarsgård.
He did True Blood, yeah.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Sam Jackson, because that's my boy.
I love him too, man. But I was talking about the other guy, like in a sexual way. He's hot.
Yes.
I knew what you were doing. I just didn't want to give it to you, but you did it anyway.
You see him in True Blood.
Then there was
see his penis for like 0.5 seconds in True Blood in one of the season finales.
Speaking of penises, apparently you like in Power. I don't watch Power, but apparently in Power you see 50 Cent's penis in some episode recently.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I haven't started Power. I started it for like 5 seconds and I had to turn it off because my younger brother came in the room.
I watched Bronson, and you get to see Tom Hardy's dick in that a bunch of times. So you know, since we're on the subject,
subject of penises on the screen. I hear you.
What is Bronson?
It's a film about Charlie Bronson. He was like this prisoner in England or some shit, and he was like their most famous prisoner, and he'd been to a bunch of different jails. He just fights. He's a crazy person, but Tom Hardy does a great job. He's really, he did a really good job acting.
Yeah, well, since we're on the subject of penises and nudity in movies, you ever see that show Big Love?
No, but I've heard of it.
It's the one when they're Mormons, like the polygamists.
What kind of show is this?
It was on HBO, but
like documentary?
No, it was a drama, and it's over now. It was like years ago. But anyway, one of the stars in it, I don't know her real name, but her name on the show was Nikki. She did this independent film, and in the film, she's like giving a dude a blowjob, like full on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she swallows. But
oh wow.
Yeah, man. It was I heard about it, I'm like, this isn't real, and I found it like, God damn, that is her. Oh shit. And it's not a porn. It's just
But it's like Nymphomaniac. I mean,
yeah, it was just like in the movie. It was part of the movie. She just sucks a dick. Like but anyway. Anything else with the movies this summer? We got way off subject.
Dude, I'm here to like throw curveballs in every conversation. I'll sidetrack us super fucking quick.
I'm with it.
But I wanted to see Jason Bourne. That's one movie. I was a huge fan of the trilogy. I didn't watch the one with whatever the fuck that guy's name is that was in Hurt Locker that I don't like, Jeremy Renner.
All the other,
Bourne
Legacy with all the other randoms in it.
Call him Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye. There you go. I'm not a big fan of him as an actor, but anyways, beyond the point. I want to see Jason Bourne because I fucking and Matt Damon kills it. He's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the trilogy, which is the only reason I didn't go see Bourne because I wanted to see it really bad.
So I guess you did it right. Yeah, you can't go out of order. That's just that's inhumane.
What else did I see? What else? Star Trek Beyond. I went and saw that. But that was
I wanted to see that.
I went to see it, and it was just like I said. It was more of just that was what I expected. I did fall asleep for like part of it though, so I was really tired. I was up like but
that to me it took so long for that movie to come out, or since in between that and the last one that I kept forgetting it was coming out until it actually came out, and then I forgot it was out, and I was like, well, I'll see it eventually.
Yeah.
Well, the second one, I mean, most people don't even like to acknowledge its existence because it was pretty bad.
Well, that's the thing.
The first
it was
one
because
was good.
it's because they did Wrath of Khan again, and it's like comparing that to the original Wrath of Khan. It's just like, yo, you can't outdo that. Like, you shouldn't have even tried. But
yeah. But I mean, overall though, the movie, I thought it was good.
Mhm.
Like it looked amazing. Like it looked
oh,
great.
visually it was great. Yeah.
The Star Trek
Visually
movie?
it was outstanding. Yeah. But overall, I mean, it was okay. It didn't blow my mind.
My only thing, like, the only real problem I had with it, which is the same problem that I had with all three of these most recent films, is just like they're cool. They just don't really feel like Star Trek to me. There's too much spectacle. And to me, Star Trek was like, I love the shows. Like, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, all those. I love them. And they were all more thought-provoking and philosophical than these movies have been. And that was just what I liked about Star Trek. And there just wasn't enough of that in these movies.
Oh, you know what I forget? Which movie I saw this summer that I liked?
What's that?
Was it Shark something?
Of course,
One
it was
with Blake Lively. What was the name of that movie? The one with the girl who was, out in Mexico, I think, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, she like
and
gets her arm bit off or something.
No, that's Soul Surfer. That's with that's a true story. No, the one that Blake Lively did earlier this year, where she's surfing and she gets stranded on a rock because there's a shark, like, just like circling around her. It was like the end of Shark Week. It came out.
Of course.
I'm trying to remember the name of the movie it was called.
Does she ride
The
the
Shallows?
shark?
I liked it. Yes, The Shallows.
Does she ride
Thank
the
you.
shark?
Did she wreck the shark? Oh, she wrecked that shark.
All right. I actually said, did she ride the shark? But
No,
no, she doesn't.
she
ride
wrecked the shark.
Oh, fuck that shark.
Dude, I want to see Free Willy, but with a shark, and then as the shark jump over, fight. That's what Ted just thought.
Just takes the kid with it.
You're talking about right? Yeah.
While still playing that Michael Jackson song, though.
Oh yeah, and he's got his hand in the air, just bites his fucking arm off. Yeah. But riding a shark made me think of that. I don't know why.
Hey, whatever. So yeah, anything else on the summer movie season? Things you missed that you wish you didn't miss, or things that you saw that you wish you did miss?
I just didn't go out as much because I was unemployed all summer.
Yeah.
So, hence the piracy. I mean,
what piracy? What are you talking about?
The
the
hypothetical.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp.
Oh, that's a great movie. All right. Well,
I don't think there was anything, like, there were probably some things that I wish I had not missed. But like I can't say there's been any movie this summer I went to see in theaters that I wish I hadn't seen in general.
Yeah. Well, only one I can really think of that I missed that I really wish I hadn't missed, which I might still like find a way to finagle a way to go see it, because it's not in like the theaters around me anymore. But Secret Life of Pets, I really wanted to see that.
Okay, so I wanted to see Ghostbusters and Finding Dory. So
Ghostbusters was another one that was just like, all right. I didn't hate it nearly as much as other people did, but it was just.
I just want to see Kate McKinnon.
See,
she's the best part of the movie. What were you gonna say?
I love Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, but
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I also wanted to see
like the best
Now You See Me Too.
Did you see Now You See Me 1?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know people did.
That was a good movie.
I know, I was just fucking with you. Well, I don't
know.
I've
seen it. It wasn't bad.
Yes, I was saying.
Right, that was a good movie. And Swiss Army Man. I'm literally just going through like our old Cineplexes, just looking at stuff that I wanted to see.
Let me see. Anything else? Nothing else I can think of. But summer movie season's ending, but the fall TV season is about to begin. So, what's happening this fall that you're really looking forward to watching? Anything that's standing out to you right now?
The second season of Scream Queens.
Interesting.
I might be the only one on that one.
Yeah, you might be, because I didn't see the first season. I saw it. Like, I saw it there. I just never actually sat down and watched it. No particular reason. I just didn't sit down and watch it.
I agree. I just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
It was really good. Like, I gave it,
You are now
like, I
a
didn't
resident
watch it
Scream
when it was on
Queens
air.
expert.
I didn't watch it when it was on air, but like,
Hulu.
like I heard it was good. Yeah, I heard great things about it. So I just waited till it was done. And so I binged it like maybe like 2 weeks ago on Hulu straight. like within like 2 days, because there's only like I think 13 episodes in the first season, so it's pretty quick to go through. But it was really good. It's like because it's by Ryan Murphy, think of like all the shows that he's made. So like Glee and American Horror Story. It's like a mixture of those two together with like a little bit of um if you've ever heard of Pretty Little Liars in a sense, like who is the killer? It's like so instead of who is A, it's who is the killer or who is the devil killer. And it's just like it's really cool because it has like kind of like that quippy humor that Glee has, and then it kind of has like that horror aspect that American Horror Story has.
Doesn't it have that one lady from Reno 911?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she's coming back for the next season too.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Anything else you all looking forward to?
Honestly, I watch all my shows on Netflix, Hulu, and stuff, so I don't know when shit comes out. I just I just watch it. And I'm like, oh shit, a new season came out, and then I'll just watch it, or I'll watch it way out of order.
If you want to talk about fall stuff that comes out on Netflix, Narcos season 2 comes out, I think, next weekend or this weekend or this upcoming weekend.
I'm going to have to binge that entire thing because I still haven't watched season 1. Once again,
me too.
One particular reason, no particular reason. I just never got around to watching it.
So good if you like learning about, former drug kingpins and such.
I enjoy all that shit. That makes me
that's cool.
But I just, like I said, I just never got around to it.
Dude, I don't know. I'm a brony, so.
Yeah. Hey. and then Luke Cage comes out the end of September.
That's
so
what I was about to say.
Excited for Luke Cage.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If we're on Netflix, yes, Luke Cage comes out in about a month.
Oh my god, yes. Because he is handsome. Am I right? Oh my goodness.
He is a beautiful man. But that trailer like really sold me. That
oh yeah, I watched
if you pull out a trailer with Old Dirty Bastard, I'm with you. Like
yes,
it's just like that's it. There we go. I'm sold. I was already sold, but if I wasn't sold, I'm sold again.
Right. Resold.
But let me see what else is coming. Well, we got all the Berlanti-verse stuff, Supergirl's on her way over, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, all that. But you'll hear more about that show on Super Flashy Arrow of Tomorrow, coming back to you in October. Look out for it. There's also Gotham, which is another one I was just like...
Season 2 is coming to Netflix sometime this month if you haven't seen it, i.e. me.
Yeah. I'm caught up on it. It's one of those shows that I'm like, I'm not watching it out of spite, but it's more of I have this feeling that eventually it's going to get really good. And I'm just waiting for that to happen. Like right now it's just on the outside of being good. It's just like it's tolerable. But watching it every week is starting to become a chore.
Yeah, I watch it more out of curiosity to see how they're going to do it. I still kind of wish, they left certain... I kind of wish I had a more different vision for it when they started it. Like, I thought they were going to, maybe create different villains that, we haven't... that weren't really in the Batman universe. You might see a little bit slight younger origins of current villains that he has. You know what I mean?
Right.
As opposed to, hinting that this one insane kid is probably the Joker. Or seeing, I understand the Penguin because Penguin's old as dirt, so.
Right. That made sense, but then it just turned like, okay, there's Mr. Freeze now. Oh, that's...
And then Nigma has been working at the police department for,
Edward Nigma.
Yeah, man.
That was creepy.
Dude, I will say Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones, they did pretty goddamn good villains, man. I'm just saying. The movie wasn't that great.
Oh, man.
It was Batman. But I'm also a diehard Jim Carrey fan.
Well, look.
Yeah.
If Batman Forever gave us anything, it gave us a bunch of great toys. So.
Yeah. Oh, Nicole Kidman looking smoking hot in the sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Batman comes and gets her, huh?
Yeah. Or when she was up on the roof and, pulled her coat or robe open, all she had on was a bra. Like, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
my
young adolescent mind was just all over that.
Well, no, because I kind of agree. Like
Yes, I knew I liked you.
Yeah, it's like the older Batman movies. Sometimes like there's aspects of them you can't beat, and then there's a lot of aspects you can. Like I don't think anyone ever play a better Catwoman than Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh
yeah,
my
she
God,
played the
yeah.
hell out of that one. Yeah.
Like, I feel bad for Halle that she got dragged into, that one movie that they made her do.
I
And
enjoyed
then,
looking at her though.
Anne Hathaway did a good job, but will never beat Michelle Pfeiffer because she has Disney eyes.
Well, see, the problem with that too is it's just Catwoman didn't need to be a whole movie either. It's just
Halle Berry.
I enjoyed looking at it, but it's just this like there's not enough to the Catwoman story to really make a full movie out of it,
Which is why they made that mess. That is a movie that is on her IMDb forever now.
Yeah, but she probably got paid to do it. I would have done that shit for like $800.
I'm sure
like,
you would.
I'll wear a fucking Catwoman outfit, go out there and put bad guys, like, whatever.
Yes, we know.
The way my financial means are right now, I would have done it.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, man, shit.
But let me see what else has happened. Walking Dead's coming back this fall. I mean,
oh my
See,
God.
I didn't watch the last season. I'm not caught up. I don't know why I stopped watching it, but I loved it. I was watching it, minus the first half of second season, but it was good. I really enjoyed it, so I watched that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that this week.
Get on that.
Yeah, you should do that. But
or can't be friends anymore.
Basically,
I don't have cable, and I've caught up on it.
I'll do it. Yeah, I don't have cable either, but I'll get caught up.
Well, then you're kind of excused.
Yeah, we got but we got that coming back. Get to find out, who's dead.
The Walking.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they'll be walking, but they'll sure be dead.
It's like I want to give like a quick tidbit, but I don't know if I can or if I legally can or if I should.
No, there's no. I mean, if it's on the internet, you're fine.
Will it spoil anything for me?
No, in a sense. I mean, if you know pretty much the story of what if you've read the graphic
cover your
novel,
ears for a second.
All right, I'll do that.
And then I'll wave my hands around when you can listen again.
All right, sounds
good. So it's like a tidbit that I got from my friend who works for AMC.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, I don't know if I can legally say it, but I'll say it anyway.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't then.
Yeah, I won't. I'll just save that for you guys later.
No, I don't want to get sued. I don't have enough money for them to sue me, so it's just.
Sorry, listeners.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
It wasn't even anything anyway. Turns out we can't say it because it's just like I know a guy at AMC and we can't do that.
Not do that.
Either. I'll just message you guys later.
Yeah, about to say tell us off the air and we'll discuss that at another time. But yeah, not on here because like I said,
unless you signed a non-disclosure agreement. In that case, don't tell us ever.
I'm sure she did. So
I'm about to say that person probably did. That's the.
Really get someone fired. We're like, oh shit.
I can't do that. She's getting married.
Have one person listen to this podcast and we're fucked.
Yeah, we are in trouble. But yeah, let me see. Think of anything else happening this fall?
Well, I guess if we have any younger listeners or just people who just happen to watch MTV shows, Teen Wolf comes back in November. And it's also ending after this season.
Is that right?
On its 100th episode in 2017 will be its last episode this year.
Oh, that's cool. They're just going to do 100 and then just cut it off there.
Yeah, that's fine because I would really hate to see it build at like 93 episodes.
So, how many does that leave for this season then?
I can tell you that right now. 'Cause I'm not really. I don't remember. I think most seasons had like 20 something episodes.
Yeah, usually 22.
Yeah, so I think they had like the usual 20 something or 20 in general. They have 80 episodes to date.
Oh, so they're just gonna do 20 this season. Okay, cool. Let me see. Is there anything?
Well, there's one show I'm looking forward to, but I don't think it's coming out this fall. The new Twin Peaks.
I don't know when that's coming. I haven't actually seen that, but I've heard about it.
Well, yeah, the original, it was 90 and 91, and then at like the end of it, there's like a whole 25-year later thing, and so they're actually making it 25 years later, but it's gonna come out 26 years later because that's stupid. But
I'm super.
Where's it gonna air on?
I have no fucking clue. I could figure that out. Probably just IMDb it, but
Well,
yeah, I'm
The
super stoked.
Wikipedia doesn't say
well,
where.
you do that right now. We can move to some other stuff and talk about how the second half of the fourth season of Vikings is coming this fall sometime. They didn't give us an exact date yet, but
Oh, there's a second half to the season?
yeah, there's a second half. Somehow every other season was 10 episodes, but this one they got 20 episodes, and there's a second half that's happened later this year.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I haven't even finished season 4 yet, but oh my gosh, I'm so
You
excited.
haven't finished season 4 yet, Mara.
I'm like 3
You're gonna
episodes
make
away.
me fire you again.
You're gonna fire me on air as we're doing a show right now?
Yeah, why not?
Wow, you got some balls, man.
I don't hide things from the people.
That's rude.
Hey, man. Full transparency.
Yeah, I can't figure out what channel Twin Peaks is going to be on.
Okay. No worries. But we
Probably don't know.
Yeah, well, we can move
Hopefully.
on to our next segment of the show where, each of us present a topic for discussion. And we'll all discuss it. Just fun things that we like to talk about. Creativity related. Movies, TV, whatever. Video games, who cares? Just fun stuff for us to talk about. Mara, what's your topic? Ladies
7
first.
characters that we think may or may not be safe in Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, so we're pretty deep into the Phase 3 now. If you think anybody won't make it, who would you think isn't going to make it to the end?
I think, based off of the video I watched, and actually, no, not really just based off that video, it's always been kind of been my assumption that Captain America is not safe at all.
Oh, yeah, I agree there. Well,
Like
several
the
reasons.
video, we watched earlier, it talks about Captain America, Iron Man, and Thanos and all other kinds of characters, but Captain America would be my number one choice, mostly based off of Chris Evans' amount, what's in his contract, the amount of films he has in his contract.
Mm-hmm.
So as if the Captain America comic stories, and spoilers for anyone who doesn't,
Yeah.
Captain America dies pretty much the end of Civil War for the most part.
Yeah, he comes
and
back to meet with Congress or something like that, and he's killed there or some shit. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, he.
And then best friend Bucky, I ship it still. Bucky, who's played by Sebastian Stan, takes his place as Captain America. And if you've been paying attention to contracts with Bucky Barnes had, I think from the first Captain America movie, I think he had 10 films in his contract, and he's only done, I think, 4 of them. And this isn't including if there's been a post-credit scene, it's not, I don't think those count.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he can take over. There's been a few people that have worn that costume, because there's a while that Falcon wore it too. He was Captain America for a while. Comic books did some crazy shit. But another great thing they could do is, at the end of this whole thing, it'd be a great idea. I'd love it because of all the changes that have happened in the comics. Different people are different characters now. Like Thor is a woman now. There's a new Iron Heart.
There's a Black Iron Girl coming out.
Yeah, Iron Heart is her name now.
Okay.
But they could do, have Thanos do some crazy shit when they kill him at the end, and kind of throws the universe all out of whack, and now we start with this whole new Marvel universe with these alternate characters now.
True.
That could be really fun. But be a great way to keep it fresh and keep the story going.
Yeah, for sure.
Change some things up. Yeah. You Johnny, you the non-comic person here. What would you think? Anything you'd like to see?
Well, I don't think Thor would die. He's like Thunder God, dude. I just don't think he's gonna die. Granted, I have not read the comics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about any of this. So
Well, spoiler for the comics, just to let you know, pretty much everybody has died at least once. So it's just
Yeah, maybe they resurrect a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just everybody's died at least once, so it happens.
But for sure,
It just
Captain
doesn't mean
America
anything.
would die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Captain.
Captain America, he's gone. He should be dead anyways. He shouldn't even be alive. You know, he didn't even want to be alive. He's just asleep. Wakes up, 75 years later, just like fuck.
Yeah,
You know, that would suck.
Damn.
I would kill myself instantly if I woke up in 2016 and just saw these kids doing everything.
I'm like 90 years old.
Look, if I were to wake up in 2016 and seeing these kids now, like the ones sagging the skinny jeans and shit, yeah, that'd be like, yep, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah, I guess I'll throw out my skinny jeans.
Yeah, but you don't sag the skinny jeans halfway down your leg though. Like,
no, I wear jeggings, dude.
All about the jeggings.
I actually wore jeggings for a scene in a play I did for school.
That does not surprise me one
bit. Yeah, I killed it. Fucking killed that shit, dude. But anyways, comic books. Yeah, no, and then I don't really like Iron Man as a comic book character. I mean, he's all right. He's cool. I watched the show, and I think Robert Downey Jr. does a great Tony Stark. But I would definitely see
Tony Stark is a great Robert Downey Jr.
Get it right. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
And eventually, like, he occasionally does like some Sherlock Holmes moonlighting.
You're right. That's probably
sure.
about closer to the truth.
Yeah. But I don't think he would last. I think Hulk would survive too.
Yeah, I think the worst case scenario for Hulk is they, send him off like they do in the comics. But they said they might do some weird Planet Hulk kind of things in Ragnarok. But I think worst case scenario, Hulk gets sent out into space like they did in the Planet Hulk comics and shit. But yeah, I don't see the Hulk.
I read something that he may not have as much screen time as we think he would, because he did filming pretty Mark Ruffalo apparently did filming really fast, but who knows, because they also said the Joker barely had any screen time and apparently has enough footage to make a fucking movie. So
yeah, I don't know if that counts all the mocap stuff too, though, because him just on screen as Bruce Banner may not have had a lot, but his mocap stuff for Hulk might be a lot more.
Oh yeah, true. I do forget that. He still doesn't he's not actively doing the Hulk as much as the original guy does.
Edward or Bruce Banner?
No.
No,
the original Hulk.
The dude in the what was his
Lou
name?
Ferrigno?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're going way back. I like the original.
Yeah, no, I think he still does Hulk's voice in the Avengers movies.
Does he? If he does, that's fucking awesome, because that dude's awesome.
Yeah, man.
How he keeps the bills going.
Gotta pay him somehow.
Hulk smash. Where's my fucking check?
Yeah, basically.
That's all he has to do.
I do feel like, though, going back to Infinity Wars, some of them are gonna have to go, because you can't go up against somebody like Thanos and everybody survives. So I don't even know if Captain America gets killed by him or if he dies the way he does in the comics. But I figure if you're going into this movie, I'm guessing they're calling in everybody to fight this dude. So I'm all the movies. I wouldn't be surprised if they called the folks from all the TV shows too. I'm yeah, we're all going after this dude. I'm talking everybody from the Agents of
finally
S.H.I.E.L.D.
tell them that what's his face is still alive.
Talk about Fury.
No, not Fury. Other guy from first Avengers.
Other guy.
Agent. The one who got.
Coulson.
Yeah, Coulson.
Yeah.
I was going to call him Calhoun.
Yeah, they'll bring him back in so they find out that Coulson's still alive and shit. And yeah, it would, bring all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in there. Bring in Luke Cage. Bring in Jessica Jones. Bring in, Daredevil's blind ass.
Are they still making
Fuck Matt Murdock.
Are they still making
The Defenders? Yeah.
No, Inhumans.
Oh no, they're not making that movie. They just put it all into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay.
So they're.
I was gonna say that'd be a great way to start introducing that. But I guess they can just introduce it in the show.
Yeah, they've introduced them in the show, so they can pretty much just. That's why I think they bring the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. into it, because they've introduced the Inhumans there, and they're a big part of the things that are going on with Thanos and the Kree and all of that. So. I'm looking for them to call in everybody. And they call
It's gonna be one big orgy of Marvel characters.
basically like it'd be that huge splash page of just everybody going at Thanos when he got that Infinity Gauntlet on. Like, yeah, bring it, bitch.
Yeah, and even Aunt May's going.
Yeah, man.
I want to know what kind of water Aunt May be drinking that she gets younger in every movie series.
You know what?
Spider-Man.
I think she would be younger. I feel like in the ones with Fire, they were old as shit, and I feel like his aunt and uncle wouldn't be that old. I mean, I guess I do have an aunt and uncle that are super close to my age as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have really old ones too, but
it kind of would make more sense, like, though, to have, like, you know, the struggling aunt, you know, where she's younger and all that. It makes sense, but, you know, we'll see.
I like it, and I like Marissa Tomei, so.
I mean, yeah, I'm not complaining about it at all. You know, anytime she's on screen is a treat. But
Is that the Aunt May from Spider-Man now?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in The Wrestler.
About to say, yeah, she played a stripper on The Wrestler. So.
Yup.
Nice.
Yup.
I like how that's where both of our minds went right away.
Hey, it happens.
Well, yeah. Any more thoughts on that though? I figure we got that covered.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Johnny boy, what's your topic?
I just wanted to know, like, what you think is like the most brutal death scene in a film or TV show, where you're just like, that's crazy that happened, or anything.
Oh God, now I gotta think.
Brutal.
Yeah, just something that just you'll never forget it, you know.
Right. Well, there's one that popped in my head just now, but it wasn't because of how brutal it was. It was just because it was just great storytelling. But I was thinking of end of Kill Bill Volume 2 when, you know, she kills Bill, you know. But
With her fingers.
yeah, man, because it was just the whole idea of her, you know, they never even actually fought for real, but she still showed that she had surpassed him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just so cool to me. But outside of that, most brutal kills, death scenes, man. The Saw movies pop out in my head so much right now too, because it's
For
just,
sure. I love all 7 of those films are great.
yeah, just watch them.
I think there's another Saw that I think in production.
Really, I thought they were done.
I think they were done. I think I heard that they're making another one.
Oh, God.
For shits
Ooh,
and
I don't know the
giggles.
truth about that. I know people put out fake posters of shit like that, but it wasn't true.
And it wasn't a poster I saw. It was just kind of, I think, like just an article or something I just saw coming up. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just crazy.
No, it could be. I don't know. I didn't hear nothing about it. That'd be awesome if it was, but I just don't know how they would do it unless it was like, I don't know, prequel or something.
Yeah, but
Well, you have yours, Travis? 'Cause I have mine.
Oh, you go ahead, because I was just gonna say mine was just, you know, I'm thinking of the Saw movies and I can't literally like pick one in general, like one particular one. It's just all of them are just like shit.
She got her scalp tore off. That one, the scalp. That one was pretty.
What was that one at the beginning? I forgot which movie it was when they were just out in public in like these glass boxes.
The last one.
Yeah, that one fucked with me.
Yeah.
Or like even like just how that whole thing is set up. The fact that these people just, you know, they went to bed and they woke up just in this fucked up situation, you know?
Yeah.
Like shit. But anyway, what's yours, Mara?
Well, I have to say Oberyn Martell from Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
The head splatter.
That's a great fruit, just.
The pure fact that they showed it too, like it's just kind of just like
like showed it start to crush, so you know the blood is oozing out and shit, and you think like they're gonna cut away for the splatter, and they don't.
No,
dude, the mountain ain't nobody to fuck with, man.
Not at all.
He's
Not
still
at
no one
all.
to fuck with.
Out and just grabbed
If
his
you watch
head,
the current season.
blew it up. Oh yeah, I've watched. I just finished rewatching all the Game of Thrones again.
Oh, okay.
I just
so
started
yeah, like
rewatching all the Game of Thrones
for anyone
again.
who's currently caught up, you know, the mountain still isn't someone to fuck with because even in his
zombie
rebirthing, rezombification, he's still like, you know, crazy.
Crushing motherfuckers.
There's a bar in Chicago where they film the reactions. Everybody watches Game of Thrones and they film the reactions of everybody.
Well,
It's pretty
Travis,
cool.
we have a trip to make.
YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'll show you guys. I'll get you guys a link. There's a link to it, the name of the bar and everything.
That's just a place I want to go to.
I'm about to say, I just want to go. But yeah, that's a really good one. What was yours, John? I'm sure you had one in mind.
Yeah, in the beginning of this movie, there's like 200 like babies that get.
What?
It's such a mess. All right, have you ever seen this movie? It's called Finding Nemo.
As you're saying that, I hear Luna.
Oh my gosh.
Finding Nemo. Yeah, when that barracuda comes and he just slaughters the wife, all the kids, and the only one he leaves, the one that has a gimpy fin.
He leaves the retarded one. Sorry for anyone who's offended.
It's like the fish knew that. Man, I don't know. That messed me up. When I seen that movie, seriously, I was like, this is happening right now. Yep. I was like, oh, wow, Disney, doesn't fail. I mean, do you know how many times I cried when Mufasa died?
Every time.
Or like in Bambi.
I'm about to say, Bambi's the one that'll do it to you. Oh yeah,
Fox
Bambi.
And the Hound, dude.
Man, let me tell you about the thing.
They be friends.
The shit with like Fox and the Hound is a sad one too. Like you watch that one when she leaves Todd out in the woods and shit.
Right.
Try not to cry when that happens. Like,
yeah, you're a fucking terrorist if you don't cry during that shit.
Yeah, man. Or like, what else?
Terrorist though.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
But what else? Like those fucking Disney movies. Like the end of Toy Story 3.
Not Toy Story. Disney does not, let's put this out there. Disney does not like moms.
Yeah.
No, man. Single fathers unite in that one.
Yeah, Disney's, that's crazy. I never really thought about that, but now I'm just like, Disney, you sexist pig.
They want to show that dads can do it too, and also fail at it too.
Oh man, yeah. Wow. Now I'm just.
But yeah, that's the most brutal kill scene. No, I like Devil's Rejects when she's wearing her boyfriend's face hit by the semi truck. That one's nuts because it's
I don't think I've seen that.
It's Rob Zombie. It's after House of a Thousand Corpses, and he did Devil's Rejects.
Oh wait, have you ever, I think it's called 1001 Freaks, and I think it's that movie where these the teens come across like this group of just freaky people, and I think they're eating them too or killing them in just wild ways. They took one kid and they stuck a poker up his butt through his mouth.
Shit.
Oh man.
Oh wait. So,
you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I just thought of one. But go ahead, keep going. But
what else is pretty brutal?
Well, while you're thinking, there's this movie I saw some years ago called Hobo with a Shotgun.
Sounds like I want to see it.
It was on Netflix, and this was back in I want to say it's 2011, 2012, something like that.
Yeah, it's 2011 that came out.
And a friend of mine was just like, have you ever seen this movie called Hobo with a Shotgun? I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he turns this thing on, and I'm watching this movie, and I see this dude get on a bus full of kids with a flamethrower and torches all these kids on this school bus. And I'm like,
oh shit!
I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just like so much shit like that happens in this movie. Like, this is so fucked up. So,
I mean, the IMDb is a homeless vigilante blows away crooked cops, pedophiles, Santas, and other scumbags with his trusty bump action shotgun.
Yeah, man.
And that's it.
Like
that's
he buys the shotgun at a pawn shop because at first he's saving up money to get a lawnmower so he can start a lawn care business so he can make some money. And he saves it up, and he sees all the shit that's going on, and he decides to buy a shotgun instead. And yeah, cause fuck them. And because it was like this dude, he tied this guy inside of a manhole or something like that, and did some shit with a truck and pulled it away, so he broke the dude in half and shit. It was, yeah, there's a whole lot of that in that movie. But the whole him getting on the bus with a flamethrower and torching all these kids on the bus is the one that stands out to
What
me
was
now.
the reason? Like, why those kids?
Because he's a shitty motherfucker. I don't know. I don't remember. It was It was one of the bad guys that did it. So I don't remember what the reasoning behind it was. This was so long ago. I've only seen the movie once, and that was too many times. And,
you know, it's just a really messed up movie, and it's not like there was like, you know, messed up deaths. It was just a messed up movie. Have you ever heard of a Serbian film?
no, I haven't.
I probably don't like it.
Well, it's not in English. You'd have to. It's captioned, but like.
Yes, I don't like the Serbians are crazy. They're the ones that invaded Kosovo, and it's where my girlfriend's from. They kicked her out of her country. Serbians, they invaded a bunch of shit. They did a whole bunch of shit. They're crazy. They probably make crazy films too.
It's one fucked up movie.
Damn.
It's about a retired porn star guy, and like how he's trying to stay out of it. Huh?
So that is not what came to my mind at all.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna think that either. No.
And it's like, you know, he doesn't want to be back in the life, but like, I think he needs the work. So this producer like reaches out to him to like, you know, just one more film, but like he keeps getting him to do all this weird stuff. And what was it? Just like, I don't want to spoil the end for you because I just feel like on some level, at some point you should see it.
Yeah,
because
sounds nuts.
Yeah.
So I won't spoil it, but just know that it's like, it's pretty fucked up.
It's called a Serbians what?
A Serbian film.
Serbian film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll remember that. We'll look into that one. All right. Well, moving on to the next topic. That'd be mine. I just want to know, what fictional universe would you want to live in? Like anything. Video game universe, you know, from some game that you love, comic books, you know, DC, Marvel.
Oh, man.
Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, you know, anywhere that you think, universe you think you'd like to live in.
I'm trying to think. I had one when we discussed it earlier. I just don't remember what I chose.
Yeah, my initial thought was 50 Shades of Grey. I want to get wine and dine by some Playboy billionaire, and then, you know, taken to his dungeon, you know.
Oh, man. John, you never let me down, sir. You never let me down.
Well, my inner child is saying the Harry Potter universe.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
I still strive to get my owl. Still waiting on it. What
is some meme going on, like talking about why you may not have gotten your Hogwarts letter?
Because, well, when you think about it,
because like while you were like during the age you're supposed to be called, like whatever, they weren't, like they were getting blocked or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, here it is.
That's a good choice. You got one, John? Well, besides the 50 Shades of Grey, or is that?
I mean, I also was thinking, because you said video games, and I hadn't thought about video games. Like I was thinking movies. I've thought about movies, TV shows,
in a video game universe.
Like I play video games all the time, and then I'm just thinking, I don't know, it just changed everything. It just opened up so many more opportunities. Dragon Ball Z, I was thinking about for TV, and then, or Lord of the Rings. I really love that whole.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, and then definitely Harry Potter. I've always thought about that. That'd be so cool to go to Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see the thing, or you ever read something where it was like, could you imagine the kids who were in Hogwarts the time Harry Potter went there, and they really just wanted to get their education, but you know, shit just kept happening at school.
Shit happens while they're like, God damn it, Harry! Like,
yeah, just be a classmate.
Yeah, man, you just there, just like, man, I'm just trying to go to school, man. Like, the fuck is this shit?
You gotta bring your dead parents into everything, Harry.
Yeah, man. Like,
right, like I just wanted to get my education.
Everything was cool before you showed up. Like, yeah, I feel.
Oh yeah, all the seniors just hate him.
I want to get my education. I want to die at school.
Yeah, right.
Like the one that's about to graduate and gets killed. Like, sure it's his last breath. He curses Harry.
What year was Cedric Diggory when he died?
Oh, I don't know. Did they say?
I'm looking it up. I think at some point they'd tell what year he was. He died in 95. How sad.
So, what's yours?
He was 17, so he would have been, I think he was a last year.
Okay. Yeah, mine, I'd say where I want to live, I'd want to live in the Star Trek universe, like from the TV shows and whatnot, just because of the world they live in. Like, especially living the time that we live in right now, like in the Star Trek world, like they've solved the problem with hunger. Like nobody on Earth is hungry anymore. They've solved that. We're not at war with each other at all on Earth. We've solved that. Like there's no need to pursue wealth or anything like that. Everything is good. Like it's all straight. Like some of the highest ranking people, in the entire world, entire universe. Doesn't matter. Black, white, man, woman. Doesn't matter. They've just, the problems we have are with, other aliens out there somewhere. We're good here though. We figured this out. If you're on Earth, you are straight. And on top of that, they got, the replicators. You can just press a button or just talk to the thing and say, large stuffed crust pizza, and there it is,
That would be sweet. Because I want that right now.
And then shit like they got the holodecks where, you can just live out anything you want to live out, just walk into a holodeck. Like, you create a program where you're just, I want to play knights today. You can be a knight. You can go out there and just, duke it out with some folks as a knight without dying, So, yeah.
Absolutely.
I enjoy having that idea that you can just do anything you want, pursue anything you really want to pursue, because you don't have to worry about, bills, because they've eliminated all the need for those things.
Right.
So that was my choice.
It's fucking solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Oh, by the way, Cedric Diggory was a 6th year.
A 6th year?
Yeah, so it would have been his second to last year, I think. I think they do 7 years.
Oh, okay. I'm not as familiar with the Harry Potter verse.
No, I mean there's 7 movies, so 7 years makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, and Harry didn't go to the last year because he was, so busily trying to take down the Dark Lord.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, Rick and Morty, that would be a great universe.
Oh, I love Rick and
Morty. Dude, especially if you're the smartest person in the world, and you can just make shit and do whatever you want.
And you can get swifty.
That would be exciting, but I feel like at the same time, at any moment, my head could be coming out my butt. So,
or at any given moment, Rick can just get you killed. Like it's.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like I don't know how I exactly feel about that.
I don't know, just knowing that there'd just be all those other Johnny Jumps running around. I would want to hang out with all my other he doesn't like the other Ricks. No, I feel like I would like the other Johnny Jumps.
Wait, that special Rick is super funny.
Yeah, he's Doofus Rick.
Yes.
Oh man. I love that show so much.
He's like, wait, you became friends with that guy? He's like, talking to Jerry. He's like, really? Jerry, he eats his own shit. Jerry, he eats his own shit.
Oh, man. I'm so glad you got me to start watching that show, dude. Like, it's just...
And then likewise to you.
Yeah, I'm the reason she started watching it, because you got me to start watching it.
I told you, it's so good.
I believed you. I just hadn't gotten to it. It was just one of those things that I'm like, you know what? I'll go ahead and watch it, because
I was like, it's one of those things where it's like, dude, all right, whatever you were planning on watching, just put that off longer and watch this now.
Yeah, I hear you. And you were right. You were absolutely right.
Oh man. I just don't know.
I thought it was a Cartoon Network show, and he was like, "Nah, it's Adult Swim," and I was just like, "Okay, I'll try it."
Mm-hmm.
I won't say
Adult Swim was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, but that,
like I thought it was like a show that was like on regular Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
not
she
like
was thinking she was thinking Dexter's Laboratory, not Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah,
because what has happened to Cartoon Network, I can't even advocate for.
I have no idea what's happened to Cartoon Network because I
I
refuse
haven't
to
watched
watch
it
it.
in years.
It's just shit shows. And I'm sorry to anyone who still watches stuff on there. It's just shit.
Oh, you sound like that episode of South Park.
Do I?
There's this one episode of South Park where Stan just says, like, is just looking at everything and everything is just shit to him.
Oh yeah.
It's a great
Or,
episode, actually.
is that the one where they hate what the kids are listening to too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
It's a great, actually, like, it's a series of episodes. I think it's like that one, and there's a follow-up episode to it, and it's
like the kids are growing, and then Stan grows up, and he's just like, "This is shit, guys."
yeah, this is all shit. That sounds like shit. And then they listen to something else, like that sounds like shit too, and
right,
everything's just like he's just like everything is shitty. And then they do this whole Matrix-like thing with these people, like, yeah, we're all people. They say we're, I think they said like that people who are autistic see the world for what it really is, and no, people with Asperger's, and like what happens with them is like they see the world the way it really is, like just that it's really shitty, and that's what's wrong with them. It's not there's anything wrong with it, they just actually see the world the way it really is. And all of them decide, like, there's this dude who's like Morpheus, who's like, we got to go back into their world, and what they do is they drink Jameson. They get really fucking drunk, and so they're able to deal, everything is okay to them. And so pretty much at the end, it was just like Stan was like, you know what? I'm okay and all that. Everything's fine. They're like, oh, you found a way to cure yourself? And you're like, yeah. In reality, all that's happening is he just wakes up every morning, gets out of bed, and drinks some Jameson and goes out.
Oh my god,
That's great.
Mm-hmm. South Park's a
I
great
love
show.
South Park.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did you play the games? Well, the game.
I played the 64 game. Yeah.
No. You need to play the Stick of Truth.
What's the Stick of Truth?
It's an RPG. Came out a couple years ago. It is awesome. Like, it is like playing an episode of the show. It is so fucking great.
Is it computer or what system?
Right
on
now,
phone or
no. It's on PS3, 360, and PC, I believe. So if you have a 360 still, right?
My 360 I just threw out because my sister broke it. I let her borrow it.
That'll
Sorry,
teach you.
guys. Luna wanted to say hi.
What? Hello, little one.
No worries.
She's like, hi. How are you guys? Are you having a good time?
I want to give my input on TV shows too.
Yeah, man.
Put on dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs was a great fucking show.
Hell yeah, it was.
I'll say put on Game of Thrones or something. It's everything. She's been watching everything. She's been listening to everything I've been watching for the past, 9 months. So
which was a
she's
lot
also
of Game of
very
Thrones.
well versed on the election season.
Oh man. So yeah. Moving on though. We're gonna move on to our stream club, which is basically us doing our own version of a book club. We pick a show that we'll be watching for the next month, and soon we will vote on it. Whatever one we vote on will be the one that we watch. So let's hear what you all want to do. Mara, what is your show that you want to pitch to us?
I wanted to pitch Stranger Things. It only has 8 episodes for the first season, and once I really got into it, it really sucks you in. So it's pretty dope. But I will say the last episode will leave you with questions, but it's not like I'll have questions, so I'm annoyed. It's just I just have questions.
Questions aren't a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got okayed for a second season.
Yeah, so eventually
Same
maybe your
character,
questions will be
everything.
answered.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, my suggestion is Marco Polo on Netflix. Saw the first season. I've started the second season, but I'm still really into it. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. Lots of characters, so it's kind of difficult to keep up with. But if you give it the time, it all pays off really well. The character of Marco Polo himself is great, but there's also, Kublai Khan, who's great as well. There's another character, 100 Eyes, who I love, who ironically is blind, but his name, called 100 Eyes, which,
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah,
I haven't seen it.
It's a great show. If you're, I'm not gonna say it's on par with Game of Thrones because very few things are, but it's along that lines of the type of show it is. Political unrest, brutal battles, lots of martial arts battles though, which is cool.
Well, my show, it's on Hulu. It's called The Awesomes. It's a cartoon.
I've seen that.
It's got a ton of Saturday Night Live people, are actors and actresses that have been on Saturday Night Live. Seth Meyers wrote a lot of the episodes or created the show. They bleep out all the cursing and everything, which I'm not a big fan of. But
yeah, nah.
It's way more adult than I thought it was going to be. It's about this superhero, Mr. Awesome, who has the Awesomes. It's a group of superheroes, kind of like Watchmen,
Mm-hmm.
But then they retire, or Mr. Awesome retires, so the original Awesomes kind of go away, and then his son Proc creates a new Awesomes, and it is absolutely one of the funniest shows I've ever seen, animated wise, because I'm a huge fan of animation and cartoons. So, it's fucking good.
Yeah, that's a good choice. All right, then, folks. We each be submitting a vote now. Like I said before, one vote. Can't vote for yourself. Whoever wins, that's the show we're going with. Submit your answers now. All right. Well, looking at the votes, looks like we're doing the Awesomes this month.
Oh, yeah.
So what we'll be doing is this coming month, we will watch season 1 of the Awesomes, and on our next episode, a month from now, we will be discussing it. Season 1 of the Awesomes.
Okay.
All right. And last bit of business here is our fantasy movie league. We will be starting this soon. Those of you who don't know how this works, the fantasy movie league is similar to fantasy football and other fantasy sports, but you're dealing with the movie industry. Basically, what you're going to do, you pick the films that you think are going to do well. You create your own Cineplex, put movies in them that you want to have in your Cineplex. The ones, more expensive movies are the more recent new movies, or, movies expected to gross higher. The more your particular Cineplex makes, the higher you rank. So we'll be doing that. A little competition between the three of us. The new season starts tomorrow. And
oh, yeah,
we will be, talking about our results on the next one. So that is our last bit of business. Anything you guys got coming up that you want to plug for? John, you performing anytime soon?
No. Like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I guess that's soon.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, actually. Yeah. Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. If you're in Chicago, come check out my stand-up, 7 p.m.
Yeah, come see this guy. He's a funny dude. I've known him for a long time. He's been making me laugh since I was 10 years old.
Sometimes.
Yeah, there's other times I want to hit him in the mouth, but, that makes it worth it for all the times he actually does make me laugh. But, yeah, you can follow all of us on our different social media platforms. You can follow me on both Twitter and Instagram at sir_cussalot. That's SIR_cussalot, 2 L's, 1 T.
You can follow me on Twitter at mylifehascolor_. You can find my Instagram on there. So.
What about you,
me? I'm at Johnny Jums, and that is JONNYJUMS. There's no H in Johnny. on anything: Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all that shit.
Awesome. All right, folks, that's going to be it for our show. Enjoyed having you with us. Until next time, stay creative, stay free.
Bye.
Adios.